Greetings and salutations, people of YouTube. This is Tycooner Steve, welcoming you back for the 6th episode of my collab zoo with Animal Genius, our dino zoo. I'm hanging out here on the north side of our sauropod display that we put in the last time. Why am I hanging out over here? Oh, the sauropods are getting out, almost. Because if we swirl around, we can see the new addition that Animal Genius put in during his episode 5. This pretty cool little walk-through canyon area here, which has a couple of different dinosaur species. Let's go ahead and walk along this path and check it out. I don't think anything's rampaging, and I don't think he put in anything that's going to lean over the fences and kill us. I think there's like Protoceratops. Yep. Oh, Protoceratops 1 is rampaging. Well, never mind. We'll just walk through here quickly before the Protoceratops tries to kill us. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. What is that? I see a dino right in front of us that is on the path. That is one problem Zoo Tycoon 2 has, is that sometimes if you make the pathways going through exhibits or something, when you restart it, it'll put the animal like just outside the exhibit. So I'm hoping that's what happened, and he didn't leave one of the Mimus to like stalk and kill us. I'm assuming he's not trying to get us killed. Maybe that's a bad assumption on my part. I'm sure. Sure, he doesn't want the zoo all for himself. That's crazy thoughts. Who's rampaging? Alright, let's real quick take down a Protoceratops. I know there's a mod out there that you can turn rampaging dinos off. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere on my computer. But, what's the point of having a dinosaur zoo if you can't occasionally whip out a gun and shoot a dinosaur? Am I right? Of course I am. There's nothing wrong about that. Oh, in fact, we've got a couple rampagers right now. I'm seeing up top. Ah, well, we'll just focus on this guy first. Nice little Protoceratops. Nice little Protoceratops. Good night. So, anyway, this is a really cool little canyon area. Unfortunately, the rampaging... Oh, he's rampaging because he, too, is outside his exhibit. And, ironically, you can't just, like, pick dinos up and put him back in his exhibit. I have to trank him, and then I can transport him, so... This is very dangerous. But he's understandably rampaging because he has no access to his food or water or resources or anything like that. Stop moving. Stop hiding behind the bench. It thinks I've lost you. Alright, I'm going to shoot into the wall then, because that's totally how this would work in real life. Zoo Tycoon 2, the most accurate game ever. Nighty-night. Oh, there's a whole bunch of rampagers. Okay, we might have to agree to put in the no rampage hack. So just hang on a second. I'm going to take down all the rampagers, and then I'll join you again in a moment. Okay, then, everybody. Crisis averted. Basically, what seems like it happened is when the game loaded this time, it put 3 of our dinos in the guest area instead of in their little paddock. So, fix that. Usually I try to clear those things up before I begin an episode, but oh well. So we kind of cut our trip through this little canyon area short, but it is a pretty cool display. You can walk right along this path, right in through some dinos there, which are usually not rampaging. For a better look at how it was done, I do recommend you go to the previous video in this Let's Play series on Animal Genius's channel, but you can see I've already outlined kind of what I want to do today with an exhibit. And what are we going to do with today's exhibit? We're going to do, if it loads here, yes, I actually pre-picked the animal today, so no surprises. We are going to do Iguanodons, the first dinosaur. Not first in the sense that it's the first dinosaur to evolve, but yeah, it was the first dinosaur to be discovered and identified by humans. You can see, I don't know how good this rendering is. It looked like it was a pretty good model, but I didn't check. Yep, you can't quite... Oh, yes, you can if I rotate him. You'll see on his hands there, he's got those little thumb spikes going on, and that thumb spike was the first bone, and first dinosaur fossil, I should say, ever found by people. The guy that first found it actually thought it might be a like a horn that went on top, and he drew a picture of it, which looked like a big iguana with a horn on the front, and thus the name Iguanadon. And they're a really cool species because they're like really, really far lived. You can find iguanodons pretty much anywhere, at least during the epoch when iguanodons lived. So I did kind of put a little outline for this exhibit today. What I'm going to do is build a path going across. I think I'm going to make this little area, probably put in a bathroom and a place to sit for the guests. Don't want to forget the guests completely, even though we're in sandbox mode. And then we're going to go ahead and build up our Iguanodon exhibit using the back of the canyon there kind of as a backdrop is my plan. So that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and go into build mode now just to keep these videos at the same length as Animal Geniuses, and I will talk to you again once we've completed our masterpiece. See you then. Alright then, welcome back everybody. So you can see we put in just a new bathroom, an ATM, and a little place for our guests to sit here. And once they walk out of that beautiful valley display that Animal Genius put down for us. And now, if they continue around the corner, you can see that I've put in some really, hopefully, cool-looking Iguanadon exhibits. There they are. Hey, Iguanadon, you so cool. You so awesome. And I'm thinking that looks pretty good. They're kind of, at least I think they're supposed to be like swamp dwellers. So that's why I put in such big water hazards, like it's a golf course. That's why I put in such big water pools all throughout it and gave them kind of more of a smaller bridge land. I think that's a little more authentic. I almost made the mistake, you might have noticed, of putting down a bunch of grass, even though I'm trying to avoid grass because that did not exist at the time of the dinosaurs. And I'm thinking, let's take a look at the background here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I was hoping that the walls for the valley that Animal Genius put up would kind of block everything out, and I think it's doing a pretty good job of that. You might have also noticed I put in a little sit-down area for our guests. I like to put in little pavilions like that. I really didn't do it in my last Let's Play, but I think it's a good idea. So there we go, though. We've got our Iguanodons in. I'm pretty happy with the exhibit turned out, but if you have some ideas on how to improve it or what you want to see in the future, please be sure to leave a message below. Uh-oh, we're rampaging again. Oh, I should also mention I did put in a rampage station. I went back to our original food court area and put the Dino Capture Team bunker in there. So hopefully that'll limit the amount of time we have to spend tranking our dinos. But if you like this episode, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below, and get ready for the next episode, which will be appearing on Animal Genius's channel. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I will see you again soon.